Stop being crazy. Don't do that. You're going to motherfuck everybody. And that's not our fault. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Hi, doll.
Oh my God. I look like death rolled over.
You don't. I look purple. Well, I was just saying because we're just jumping right into it because this is
Yankees
how it goes
fan,
normally.
huh?
I am today because this is my shirt that came out of the dryer.
Love that.
And, I'm a big vintage tea gal.
Oh, yeah.
Team go. Normally Erin and I, hi, welcome everybody to the pregame.
Welcome.
10 minutes of fun.
What day is it?
It's not important. And then for the big show, we will get into more of all the activities for the week. But I said before we came on, she said, you were saying, why am I talking for you? You were holding Mack and...
Oh, our boss called and I was trying to be a good mother because I just got home. I've been gone for 4 days in Philadelphia and I just got home and I was like, okay, I'm home for an hour and a half before we have to do the podcast. So I'm going to be really present. Well, the boss called. I don't want to throw the kid to the nanny. So I'm trying to, do what mothers do and just do 2 things at once. And while he's talking to me about business, Mac pisses himself and then he puked on my shirt. So whatever. So yeah. So I just threw this little Wear by EA pullover on that'll mask all puke and piss and stay fashionable and comfortable. All rooting your team at the same time. All while rooting
go to
on your team.
NFLshop.com or Fanatics.com. Swipe up. What up, girl? Okay, here we
girl.
are. I'm going to pull up our pregame questions because I haven't even done that yet. So I'm excited.
I'll start the first.
Okay, you start. Go.
Grump Pass 69. I don't know if there's a hidden meaning in that because I'm terrible about this. Would either one of you, like to do an overseas game? Yes. You got to do one with my crew.
I did a game in London years ago because Erin was working baseball and football. And so I filled in for her and it was so much fun.
They still say it's one of their best games ever. And I was like, fine, we'll just ask her to do this season then. You don't need me. Fine. I heard 2 things. She had great outfits and a lot of luggage.
Well, that was because it was a time in my life I had a lot of baggage. Those were emotions in that check-in.
Or before your bags were stolen. Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. I'm still waiting for that coat to be returned. I hate Mercury. The game was fantastic, but I would love to do a game in Germany. You have to, how come you haven't had one since then? That was like a decade ago that I filled in for you.
I'm not sure what the, logistics are, but for some reason, the NFL Network is doing all of them. I don't know why we don't get them. I will tell you what was pretty great, though, and we could talk about this on the big show, was that woke up on the East Coast. We got an extra hour of sleep. I'll get into our dinner festivities on the big show. Wow. Aroma on 3rd. But I woke up. Yeah, I woke up on Sunday morning and the game started at 9:30. We had an extra hour of sleep. All of us were in our jammies in the meeting room watching it together. It was so fun.
Oh, that's really cute. Okay, save the good stuff for the big show because that'll just make you guys tune in on Thursday. Here we go. Pregame, 10 minutes of fun where we answer your guys' questions. Again, you can submit anonymously if you do not want to list your actual handle name.
Captain Bigwood has a question for us.
Yeah, he does. Wait, am I on the wrong thing?
Can rival fans date? Ex-Eagles fan and Cowboys fans. Unless I'm not on the right one. I think I'm on the right one.
Yeah, you are. Sorry, Campman Bigwood. Can rival fans date? Eagles fans and Cowboys fans? Yeah, of course. It's like if your house is like divided, if one's a liberal, one's, a Republican, I feel like that might be a little bit more difficult, controversial in terms of politics. But yeah, they always call it a house divided. I remember, growing up in Seattle, it was like half the house of my house was Washington Huskies and half of them were Cougars. So not actual Cougars,
Meow.
but yeah, you know what I mean? Washington State. So yeah.
Great.
You have anything else to add?
No, I'm fine with it. Also, side note, music at Eagles games, fire. Just fire.
Great.
Like the atmosphere, great. Like just the lights go off after a touchdown and you're like, oh my God, what's going on? It's just great. You got Dom, the security guard. Shout out to Dom with the Eagles. He's just the fucking man. Like, he's
what's
the best.
Dom up to?
Dom
just
is
being great.
getting us our restaurant reservations, his wife on the sideline to come say hi to me in her cutie cute little teddy bear dress with her little suede like boots. And I just, Eagles are great, but I mean, so are Cowboys, but it was just, I hadn't been there in a while. It was fun. It was a good time.
Really cute. Okay. Yeah. So the answer to that question is sure you can.
Sure.
Next. I'll let you handle this one.
Okay, Chris Vaspin, when do you start decorating? My Beauty has already done it. When did that go up? Yesterday?
I'm gonna tell you why I first of all, for the last few years, it's been well documented. I have been the Grinch who stole Christmas, and I've been very unhappy in my life. So now that I'm happy, it's joy to the world.
I've got my fa la 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 cup.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to be gone and busy the next few weekends. And then I leave for Thanksgiving. And so I'm like, why am I going to wait? So on Saturday, I said, Steve, we've got half the day. Let's pull out that tree out of storage and let's just get going. We ordered eggnog. We got a little tipsy and decorated together. And we had the best time. And it's fucking 700 degrees outside. And I was like, bikini. I was like, shut the doors and turn on the AC. We're going to pretend that it's freezing inside this house. But it was. And so now all my decorations are up. I don't have a ton, but like, I just feel like I've already I'm going to be really organized this year. I'm going to get my Christmas shopping done early. I'm going to do everything because I'm over rushing around. And then that feeling. I'm going to save this for the big show where you're rifling through shit looking for gifts because you forgot that one gift for someone. Now you're like, I know there's a bottle of wine around here somewhere that's not $10. Fuck. I
went on for my 6-hour flight today, which I feel like I should be in Paris by the time I landed, but I was at LAX. I looked at Oprah's favorite things list to start getting some ideas going. Got already one idea for mom and dad, but it's not very glamorous. And I can't say what it is because my dad is an avid listener. So there you go.
I also love when Steve Andrews texts us suggestions of shows to watch, and you never responded unless you did on the side. I was like,
oh, no, I didn't.
You little cutie.
Because you asked on the podcast. It was so cute.
So sweet.
Our house lights are going up this week. Jared asked me when I was on the road, said, is it too soon? I said, no, it's the same way. It's like, it's November. What the hell is it? 6? And before we know it, I mean, yeah.
It's not too early.
We got to do it. No.
I'd love to hear somebody.
Happiest.
Yes. No one's going anywhere. Cristiano, 105 split ends. Thank God. Cut them or leave them be. I'm so glad you asked this question because my hair is soaking wet right now. I finally drug my ass to the gym because I haven't been going and I've been just like not feeling the best. And so I was like, all right, get your ass to the gym. You're paying for a membership every month. This is ridiculous. So I just did a circuit. I did 20 minutes on the whatever Stairmaster thing. I did 20 minutes intervals running back and forth. Like I do the speed up, speed down, and then just some weights. And it's disgusting how out of shape I am right now. Anyways, I took a shower and I remember thinking, I was like, I have to tell you about this on the podcast. I'm at that point in the season, which I get bored of the way I look. And I was like, if I had scissors up here, I would be cutting bangs.
Carissa.
Because look at all this breakage that's happening with the story of my life. And I was like, why don't I just cut bangs? I was like, they're so cute on some people.
No,
and like, we'll get
you're
longer
gonna hate
ones.
it.
Look, I already have them.
I know. I'm getting them too. It's from my breakage as well. Oh, my bang is great.
So I was like, you know what? Thank God I don't have scissors up here because I would have had to explain to you. I know, but look at this.
Make bows for your present. Don't cut your hair. Stop being crazy. Don't do that. I already know what's going to happen to me. It's going to be in your eyes for Thursday Night Football and you're going to be pissed off. And then you're going to have to wear, wait for it, a barrette to hold it back, and you're going to be annoyed and you're going to motherfuck everybody. And that's not our fault. It's your fault that you cut them with kid scissors.
All I can think of is Kelly Stafford when she cut bangs last year. And we both said to her, what were you doing? And then now this is where I'm at.
Don't do it.
I get bored of the way I look. I'm
okay. Then change your nail color. Wear a bigger hoop. Don't fucking cut your hair. Are you insane? Put that down. Put it down.
She knows me so well. All I wear is hoops and change the nail color. Fuck. All right. Well, don't be left to my own devices. Steve is out of town. And so it's like right now, I'm like, what else could I do?
Don't you dare. Stop it. All right.
Okay,
friends,
go.
Friends call me Dre. Oh, Jesus.
What?
What about Dre? Any advice for handling questions from family about finding a husband or having kids? Tell them to fuck off.
Oh.
No, it's just la 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 la. Woo.
No one's going anywhere.
Bend over and I'll show you. This is so touchy. I'm so lucky because my parents didn't bug me about it. They just were like, whatever.
My parents said that when I called them and told them I got married. They go, whatever. And then they said the same thing when I called them and said I was getting a divorce. They said, whatever.
Whatever.
Like they're just literally like, whatever with this fucking chick. Mom, I cut bangs. Whatever. So you think you're Brad Pitt? Whatever. Shania Twain. Remember that lyric?
Yeah.
Anyways, my parents are not that I feel very lucky too. They're just happy like that I'm alive still at this point. So I never had any of that nagging stuff, but you see all the movies or like any of that stuff where it's like the parents are all up in your business, especially like moms, like, when are you getting married? When you have kids? So sorry, friends call me Dre. I got nothing for you there. All I would say is this is just be like, I'm on my own path. And the more you press me on it, the longer it's going to be and the more frustrated I'm going to get. So please just let me do my own thing.
Right. I remember the more anxiety you're giving me.
My dad one time tried to give me advice on dating. And I said, Dad, I take all your advice. And I think I've said this before. I said, but I'm not going to take your advice on dating. You met Mom when you were 11 years old.
Yeah.
You guys got married when you were 18. You have never dated. So I'm not going to take advice from you in a category that you have never experienced. So call me Dre. I would say, tell your parents to relax. What else we got here? Lisa Vanderveer.
Lisa in the Cold Gym. Wait, I have a little story. I can't give up the name or likeness. Is that it? Anyways,
I don't know.
But we have somebody on our crew that's a little older that's dating, and he's dating a girl kind of the same age in the 40s. So that's me.
Cool.
And he was saying that this experience is a little interesting because she's very forthcoming and very blunt with questions. She wants answers to things like, tell me about, and he's like, this is like a lot of all at once. And I said, you know what? I don't blame her. She's probably like, I've been doing this shit for a while. I want to knock out the crap. I want to go through my checklist and see if you're worth it, worth the time, all the things. I don't have a lot of time to waste. I was like, this is what happens when you don't date 20-year-olds, you know?
I think that's totally fine. We ain't got no time to waste at that point.
I agree.
In our 40s?
But he's used to dating younger girls. That's the thing.
Well, I would equate it to this. When you go to the doctor's office and you're filling out the questionnaire, do you have family history of this? Do you have any, have you had any surgeries? Have you had any of this? We're just getting all the information out there. Why are we making the doctor guess what you have or you haven't had in your life?
Like, I know.
Full transparency,
I don't blame her.
So we can give the best diagnosis, okay? And
I agree.
You get a clean bill of health and you can have a happy relationship. Because I'm going to tell you from experience what I don't want to have happen. I don't want you saying that these wedding rings were free and clear of debt. Because they're not. And then I'm going to find out later that you took out a loan. So let's just put all the information on the table and then I get to
all
decide
the cards
if I'm
on
in
the table
or out. And we got a full house and a royal flush. So take that, double down and circle around. Fuck that. I need full transparency. Lift up that hood to the car. Is this a lemon or is it not?
I know. We are all out of time, but I want to answer this question because I feel strong about it. Lisa Vanderveer, nail salons, awkward or relaxing. I got to tell you, the asshole that busts out their phone and is talking on it at the nail salon, can you just read the room, put the thing away, do the quick little whisper, I'm so sorry, I'm getting my nails done. Can I call you back? Stop. I don't want to hear. And also, this goes right along with the girl that's FaceTiming but doesn't have headphones on. So I hear the other person's conversation. I'm not interested. I'm in a nail salon. I want to close my eyes for 5 seconds while they're ripping the shit out of my cuticles and asking me if I want my calluses done. And I don't. I don't know anyone that does because you know what? I just don't. I don't want anyone shaving anything in there.
Hold that thought. I have so many things to discuss because you know my affinity for a nail salon. Join us on the big show for all things calluses, dating in your 40s, and lifting up the hood to find out what's under there.
And also, I'm going to tease something for the big show. I got a little something I'm going to be on next week, and I'm excited for everyone to watch and to view. So check out the big show so I can tell you where I'm going to be.
Oh, that is a tease. Now I need to tease this hair. All right, bye.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.